Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are fine and have a nice day. My name is Bunga Restu Adinda from R4A, and today I will talk about the nature of teaching and learning. It is common knowledge that teachers are typically not born, but created. Excellent teachers make consistent, purposeful attempts to develop their knowledge and skills. Understanding the teaching and learning process in greater detail is one of the requirements for being a successful teacher. This makes it easier to appreciate both teaching profession and the educational process more fully.
The concept of teaching and learning.
We tend to think that teaching is all about what they teach for their student. In fact, the most important aspect of the educational process are the student and what they learn. This leads us to think about what we mean by learning. There are several variations in theories and concepts within the educational literature, and more specifically, educational psychology. Learning is about change. The change resulting from learning a new ability, understanding a scientific principle, or changing individuals' perspective. The change is not only accidental or a result of aging, which naturally affects our appearance. Learning is a somewhat long-lasting transformation that is typically purposeful. We aim to learn when we go to a class, read a book, or read a research paper. Other learning can take place without planning, for example, by experience. Generally, with all learning, there is an element within us of wishing to remember and understand why something happens and to do it better next time. Instruction occurs outside of the learner. Learners are always learning. If you are not motivated by yourself, you cannot motivate others. In general, there is no definitive theory about how learning occurs and how it is affected by teaching. However, learning can be affected by factors such as readiness to learn, the learning environment, and the teaching techniques employed.
The importance of teaching and learning.
The importance of teaching and learning. The purpose and importance of teaching and learning materials is to make lesson interesting, learning easy, and enable teachers to easily express concept. Learning materials can significantly increase learner achievement by supporting learning. For example, an educational video may provide a learner with new insight, and an appealing worksheet may provide the learner with new opportunities to practice a new skill gained in class. Learning is extremely important to teaching. If the learner are not able to learn and acquire knowledge, teaching is considered to be ineffective. The teaching-learning process allows teachers to organize and improve their instruction skill and techniques to make teaching more effective. Learning is the key to education, and it is the most important process of gaining education. Learning cannot happen without teaching hands, and the teaching-learning process is extremely significant. The teaching-learning process makes learners aware of their goal and help them to accomplish the same. The teaching-learning process takes an individual belief, thoughts, needs, and experience into account and turns them into individuals who can adapt to changing environments.
My personal opinion about teaching and learning.
So, you already have a clue about the nature of teaching and learning concept and also about its importance. In my opinion, we don't need to be teachers to share knowledge with those around us. We just need to be brave and have a strong desire to share our experience and knowledge with those around us. If we do share what we have learned, we must do it without bragging. We should not patronize just because we know more than others. Indeed, knowledge is not a special thing if we cannot respect the people around us. Personally, I don't have much experience in teaching. I have never taught anyone in my life, both formally and informally. But if I had a chance to teach my own students, I would gladly pour all of my heart into teaching them the best I ever could. I would assume that teaching them is not for money's sake, but how do my students enjoy the teaching and learning activities in my class, and how do they gain knowledge and use it for themselves. As I mentioned earlier, we can learn from our experience as well as from formal education. You have to change your mindset. Repeat after me. Every day is a gift. Whatever I got, I would take it as an experience I need for my life. So, either you have a good day, bad day, or normal boring day, you always learn something. To me, learning involves not only how something is acquired, but also how a person applies that information to further his own personal development. There are many things you can learn from around you. It is just about your point of view. I suggest you have a strong desire for everything, so you can learn something even from the smallest thing you find in your life. Well, that's it about the importance, the concept of the nature of learning and teaching. I'm so sorry if there are any mistake of my pronouns or the subtitles. And thank you so much for watching my video until the end. My name is Bunga Adinda and see you in the next video.